Scheduled to hit theaters on May 16th, 2025, Final Destination. Bloodlines is the first in the franchise to include a subtitle. But what could Bloodlines actually mean? Today on Movie Recap Pro, we're digging into every clue about the real meaning of Bloodlines, starting with the most obvious. Hey, 5-star review. Yeah, like and subscribe on all the things. According to the official synopsis from Warner Bros. Release with the trailer, Final Destination, Bloodlines is about a college student named Stefanie who wants to save her family from the grisly demise that inevitably awaits them all. Driven by a violent recurring nightmare, Stefanie races home to track down the one person who might be able to break the cycle. Combined with what the trailer revealed, Bloodlines could see death going after the family trees of people who received prophetic premonitions, who themselves escaped death. Indeed, Bloodlines could reveal the very first people who received a premonition of death, their gift of vision passed along to their descendants. In the last Final Destination films, the roots of the breaks and the natural cycle of death are explored, and this brings us to our next theory. I'll see you soon. Bloodlines could refer to Stefanie and franchise mainstay William Bludworth being distant blood relatives. After all, directors Zach Lovsky and Adam Stein did promise to abandon the franchise's usual formulas. Combined with Bloodlines reportedly diving into William Bludworth's backstory, this could mean that the coroner and mortician himself could get in death's crosshairs. As the actor who plays William, Tony Todd, died in November 2024, the sixth Final Destination movie is bound to give the character an emotional arc and maybe even an epic farewell. Apart from that, a blood connection between Stefanie and William could be the key to Final Destination breaking away from its predictable patterns. Speaking of which, this brings us to our last theory about what Bloodlines could really mean. What the official synopsis doesn't mention is the earlier confirmation about Bloodlines' plot. The movie will also be about first responders, the EMTs, firefighters, and police officers who encounter death on a regular basis. Notably, Bloodlines is also slang for evidence of violence, like actual bloodstains on a shirt, common among first responders. Most tellingly, William Bludworth himself works very closely with death, the cause of his sensitivity to death's design. So, Bloodlines could reveal the fates of both first responders who interrupt fate and those who ignore the patterns and survive as observers. The movie could begin with the idea that Stefanie needs to save her doomed bloodline from Rube Goldberg machine-like deaths, only to twist the definition of the word by circling back to first responders instead of an actual family. The sixth Final Destination movie could be about those regularly consecrated by Bloodlines, whose daily duties could make them powerful repositories of psychic trauma. But what do you think? What could be the true meaning of the subtitle Bloodlines? Tell us your thoughts and theories in the comments, and keep watching Movie Recap Pro.